I don't believe that this is going to be a good meeting for Mr Albanese.
You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't treat people that way.
That's my style. I hope you've noticed that.
Well, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese will meet Donald Trump next Monday. Can you guess what might be on the agenda?
Relationship with Alan Joyce.
No.
Relationship with China.
I'd rather not say, but the answer is yes.
Well, if you believe Defence Industry Minister Pat Conroy, and bless you if you do, the pair will be having a free-ranging discussion about being a good global citizen.
You are a rude, terrible person.
Yeah, I think you've had your say.
But people need to wake up out there and listen to what's being told.
I'm not going to get ahead of that and predict what the two leaders will discuss. That's for them. But I'm expecting a very free-ranging discussion about all the challenges that face the world and the role of both Australia and the United States in being good global citizens and resolving them.
But first, he's got to establish a working relationship, notwithstanding past comments.
He scares out of me.
It is feasible that you'll one day meet him.
I'll probably be more polite than that.
I think most Australians would despair hearing our government excited to talk to Trump about how we can be a good global citizen rather than about, Australia's national interest.
Here and always, I'm guided by Australia's national interests. But I won't bullshit people.
Trump doesn't do free-ranging. He does what's in it for America. And if Albo wanders into that meeting armed with nothing but his good global citizen badge and a lecture on climate change, well, he's not going to get a chat, he's going to get a masterclass in reality. And just on that, I'm not sure I'll complain if that happens.
And rightly so.
Anthony Albanese has finally locked in that highly anticipated meeting with the US president. But if Donald Trump's speech to world leaders is anything to go by, that meeting would be pretty uncomfortable.
You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't treat people that way.
That's my style. I hope you've noticed that. And we'll have a meeting in Washington, D.C. on October 20.
I don't believe that this is going to be a good meeting for Mr Albanese. I don't believe... Look, put it this way.
You are hurting Australia very much right now, and they want to get along with me.
I just don't think... I suspect there might be a bit of naivety about what Australia can expect and how Mr Albanese expects to be treated as, the leader of a country that was once one of America's most staunch allies and has been very limp-wristed in the last few years in relation to not only our national security, but the security of the Middle East. And it will be interesting to me, James, to see what, if anything, Mr Trump has to say about the Prime Minister and Foreign Minister's view that they had a role to play in securing the ceasefire deal in Gaza, which is, of course, the subject of fantasy at best.
Yet he's bizarrely trying to take credit for it. What a joke. Obviously, Albanese and his team of no-hopers literally had nothing to do with this.